This video goes over our supply shifter number 3, expectations of future prices. Now, in some sense, I think that this is probably the hardest one for students to deal with, and so I'm going to go through 2 examples here for you. Right, so these are about price changes in the future. Right, our expectations on what the future price will be is going to change how much we want to supply today. Okay, so this could be storable goods or inventory changes. So I think an easy way to think about it is BP, British Petroleum. They have oil stored in the ground, right? It's really easy for them to store this good. Their decision is like, should I pump more oil today or pump more oil tomorrow to turn into gasoline? Okay, and so they're going to make these decisions on how much to pump today or pump tomorrow based on their expectations of future prices and what they think the price is going to be today. Okay, so on the left here, this graph, we're going to have expectations of our future prices are going to be increasing relative to what we thought they were. And so our supply curve here is going to be our old supply curve. In particular, though, these set of graphs are going to have lots of notation so we can keep things straight. Right? I think the more notation, the better in this case. So this is the supply of oil today or this year. Okay, we currently have expectations of future prices of, say, like $80 a barrel. So let's do price future equals $80. All right. So this will be the supply of oil today if we think that the future price of next year for oil will be $80. Now what happens if we think the price of next year will go up? So instead of $80, the price next year will go up to, so P future will increase to $100. Okay? We have to think through what this firm is going to want to do. And so the idea is we're going to substitute our production from the lower price to the higher priced. Period. Right? So now, after our expectations say that the price of oil is going to go up to $100 next year, we want to reduce our pumping today and move it into the future. And so we're going to pump more in the future, but pump less today. So we'll get a supply decrease. Okay, happening from this. Now I'm going to label all this. So this will be supply today. This year, our supply will go down. And this is for a specific future price of like $100. Right? So as the price, we think the price is going to go up next year, we'll cut back on our production this year, and that's what we capture here in our reduced supply curve. Now, over on the right, we expect the future price to decrease from, say, $80 to $50. So now we think the price future will decrease to $50. Let's label our graph. Our original ones, this is applied today for our original future price of equal to $80. And now the future price, we think it's going to go down. Something's happening in the world, and it's going to go down to $50 over here. Okay. What will this firm want to do? They're going to substitute into the now more higher priced period. And so that's going to be into today. It's like, I was thinking of pumping a lot of oil next year, but now the price is actually going to be lower than I thought. And so I don't want to do that. I want to pump more today at the relatively higher price and less tomorrow. Right? So if I think the future price is going to go down, I want to pump more today and increase the supply of oil in the market for today, this year. And so this supply curve in blue will be specific to a future price of oil of $50.